Hey, welcome back, friends, and welcome to episode 21 of the Ultimate Ironman series where I don't bank at all and are playing an Ironman account. So, just doing a little bit of dungeoneering, first dungeoneering floor that I've done in a long time, and got 70 Constitution. Constitution is one of those levels that you just completely forget about until all of a sudden it pops up on your screen. So, I'm going to go ahead and open it up and see. I guess this is actually one of the more important Constitution levels. Usually this doesn't really give you anything. Did get access to Zamorak's Fortress. That means I can go for the tier 70 power armor if I actually do choose to do so. Probably not worth it, seeing as how it's not bankable at all. But Storm Shards and Shatter, that may actually be useful if I get into raids at all. So I don't think they're the best abilities in the world, but it is a little bit of a buff. And 65 crafting achieved. 10 more levels to go before I can have everything I need to get into Prifdiness. And after that, I don't really have to worry about crafting too much. This is just going to be the way of not having to go to temple trekking and getting silver bars. Honestly, super efficient to do it this way. You're getting tons of money while doing dungeoneering anyway if you're doing it efficiently by chopping all the logs and everything. So might as well be getting some crafting experience. One other thing is this is actually still my first dungeoneering floor. I swear the dungeoneering is just so much better for all the other skills than actually training up dungeoneering. You get so much experience and all sorts of other skills except for dungeoneering if you're doing it the right way for an Ironman account anyhow in solos. And you don't actually get a whole lot of dungeoneering experience. That's why it's just always so slow and why I'm expecting this to take such long time to get this episode out to you guys. Hopefully you get a lot more levels like this though, and I can get this episode out a little bit quicker than I was expecting. We are looking at floor number 2 and got a sneaky 55 smithing. I really should be watching to see when these levels are going to be happening a little bit better, but honestly, just doing dungeoneering, you're just getting so much experience and so many different skills that you don't realize how much experience you're getting until all of a sudden you just start popping levels like this. Second dungeoneering floor and got another multiple of 5 level. Coming in with 65 dungeoneering. It's always nice to get some more dungeoneering floors in. I've been doing majority of the skilling in each of these floors, so if you looked at the time, it was really high time. But 65 dungeoneering does mean I can get another floor in. I can get floor 33. Also, Varrock Moss Giant Dungeon. Probably never going to use that, but I don't know. After I get Bone Crusher, that may be a decent place to go. Get some prayer experience early on. I'm not thinking it will be, but it is a potential. And we are getting 70 Hunter. Okay, so I know that I was talking about doing some dungeoneering right now. Obviously, I am not in dungeoneering right now, so I should explain why I am hunting skill chompas again. Basically, the reason why I'm hunting skill chompas again is for player-owned farms. I just want to go over my kind of layout right now. First things first, I should probably check up and show you guys how far I've upgraded this. It hasn't been too far. I can now breed small pets in the small pens. Still need to get the medium and large pens. Also need the medium pen deed 2 and the large pen deed 1 and deed 2. So the reason why I'm not getting the large pen yet is because it's really hard to get rune nails. So I'm not going to be able to really make the large pen anyway, unless if I buy the large animal pen kit. So I'm going to need a lot of beans in order to do that. I do have a layout where I have a lot of rabbits and a lot of the sheep. I am breeding the sheep in the sheep pen because obviously that is the only place I can breed them right now because I don't have the medium breeding unlocked in the regular pens. As soon as I do that, I'm probably going to start working towards the larges. But for right now, I am just working on smalls in general, which brings me back to the point of why I am hunting chinchompas. I'm hunting chinchompas so that I can get the animals for the chinchompas. I have one right now. They are rather slow to collect, so it is going to take me a little while to collect enough of them in order to set up both of these pens. But as soon as I get 2, I'll evacuate one of these rabbit pens and just switch it over to chinchompa pen. And then hopefully they are opposite genders. If they are not opposite genders, it is possible, although unlikely, it is possible to get a baby out of 2 the same gender. Something about them adopting or something like that. I looked it up, and apparently it's possible. If I do get two of the same gender, I probably will continue to hunt skill champas. Another thing I do want to mention is I am doing Verdi and skill champas instead of Azure skill champas. That's because I don't have a high enough agility level in order to catch multiple Azure skill champas. I was only catching one per go. So I did 64, then realized I was only catching one per go. So it's actually faster experience just to continue on Viridian instead of upgrading to Azure. So I'm going to keep doing that for a little while, at least until I get a decent number of Chinchampas. So we just got 75 Hunter. It did take me the majority of that time just to get two of these Chinchampas. I have not checked them yet. Fingers crossed one is male and one is female. Otherwise, we're going to possibly be doing this even longer. I know it is technically possible for two male Chinchampas or two female Chinchampas to adopt a new Chinchampa, but it would just be a lot easier if I got one male, one female. I think it's a 50-50 chance that I get two of this different gender. Just probability in my head really quick. So let's go ahead and check it. This one doesn't really matter. It's a female, big boned, decent trait. And let's go ahead and check this one. Let it be a male. It's another female. Great. I guess I'll throw these into the pen and see if they happen to adopt some little male Chinchampa, but probably going to be back here. One thing that I do want to mention, though, is the chances are like 1 in 5,000, they say. I got the first one within 1,000, and it did take me the majority of these 5,000 to get the second one, so I think I'm actually running really hot on these Chinchampas right now. I don't know if their probability is a little bit off or if... Not really sure, but I got it pretty quickly compared to what you'd expect if it's a 1 in 5,000 drop chance. So just wanted to bring it in with another farming level. I did just achieve 65 farming. It was a kind of a sneaky level because I'm just doing it with player-owned farms. As you've been seeing the last clip or two, I did start up doing player-owned farms. I'm still trying to catch another Chinchampa so that I can actually have them starting to breed. They luckily do eat anything, so probably seeds is the easiest thing, but we'll look into all the other options for an Ultimate Ironman, see if there's anything else worth doing. Chinchampa residue, not really having a worth right now. It may in the future. I think you can make extreme invention potions with them. But honestly, this is just from getting to the adolescent stage. I think I got like 6,000 experience from it. That's really good. Compared to rabbits, they give like 500 experience for getting all the way to Elder. This does take quite a bit longer to have them level up, but due to the fact that I'm not really caring about how often they come back here, I'm not like trying to grind this out as fast as I can. I'm just coming back every day or two to check up on it. I think that Chinchampas are definitely going to be my best bet. Hopefully I can get 2 males and 2 females relatively quickly and get rid of these rabbits. And then I will look into medium or large pens, see if there's anything worth actually collecting for them as well. Just got another Viridian skill champa to check. I believe I have 2 females right now, so we are hoping for a male. Another thing I do want to mention is I'm at 5,700 skill champas, and I've gotten 3 Chinchampas out of it. I have a feeling that the 1 in 5,000 rate that somebody mentioned is not accurate. It might start out as a 1 in 5,000, but it might have some multipliers on it or something. I'm not 100% sure, but this seems to be coming a whole lot more often than you would expect from a 1 in 5,000. But let's go ahead and check it. Please be male. It's another female. I had 3 females in a row. What? That's 1 in 8 chance of happening. 1 in 4 chance of it being 3 of the same gender, male or female. So I'm starting to get pretty unlucky with the actual male or female aspect. I am luckily getting a decent amount of them, so I am still getting farming experience just from having so many females, but I mean, if you could give me a male at some point so that they can actually like make more, that would be awesome, game. Please. Just got another Chinchampa to check up on. Let's go ahead and check this one. Let it be male. Haha, finally got a male one. It's a little bit constipated, but whatever. That's fine. We don't really care about the manure. That's not really a huge amount of farming experience you can get from that. The green manure actually has a decent amount of farming experience, so it's probably worth going into the pen to get the green manure. But the Chinchompa shouldn't have any manure like that. So let's go ahead and jump over to Ardoin and actually throw this into our player-owned farm. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw our constipated little Sock in the paddock. That is the stupidest name for a Chinchomp, by the way, Sock. But I think this is about where I'm going to wrap up the episode. I finally have the small pen up to the point where I want it to be. I am going to be getting more Chinchompas, and Chinchompas are a decent amount of farming experience for the way that I am using player-owned farms by just coming occasionally and collecting the farming experience. As you can see, there are tons of rabbits in here. You can go ahead and collect the experience from all these rabbits. But realistically, they don't give a whole lot of experience. It's only 500. Whereas these are going to be giving me like 15,000 once they get all the way up to Elder. Takes a lot longer, but not super relevant when I am just coming back occasionally to do that. I do want to make it so that I get another male Chinchompa in this pen, hopefully. And then I can make both of the pens into Chinchompa pens. That would be optimal. That way I can actually sell the Chinchompas as well, because as of right now I am going to have a rabbit buyer. May actually, if I get pretty close to finishing up this pen, if I get another female in here, I may just get rid of all of the rabbits. That way I don't accidentally fill up this entire pen and still not have a place that I could sell them at. We will debate that in the future, but for right now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Love it if you subscribe to the channel as well so you can see all of my future episodes. And leave a comment if you have any suggestions or you have anything you'd like to say. As always, though, have a good one.